All right, shalom, 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 shalom. We're the Hebrew Israelites. We come in week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great, also known as the United Snakes of America. And usually a word comes out right there, like decapitated, decimated means 10. We're the Hebrew Israelites. We come in week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great, which is now defunct completely. Right, to wake up the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel, the people on the sun, the Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, and the speckled bird, to get you to wake up, to repent, acknowledge your offense, pray for forgiveness, and get back in order, in line. All right? I've been seeing 123, right? Or 456, right? Which represents order. Okay. 321 represents order. 123 represents order. Okay. 111 represents one, and it also represents order. The order of one. All right. Anyway, time is short out here, so you're not having too much longer of us out here trying to warn you. Anyway, we face the east, right? Call Allah Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua Bahashim Akakodash. Double honors. The elder apostles and elder bishops, great millstone, even the elders that came before them that taught us was true. Shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word of truth and in sincerity, the hopeful elect tabernacle of David. All right. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Now, the Spirit is, Lord willing, will allow me to speak on the movie that I saw last night. I can't even think of the name. Disclosure Day, right? You got Independence Day, you got Disclosure Day. So you kind of got to watch how this serpent, right? Let's get a precept first. How this serpent moves, right? So let's get 1 Corinthians. It's a lot. 2 Corinthians 2:11. Let's establish a framework here, because we already know what he's up to. So I can't wait for the movie to come out, right? Because of the what do you call it? The propaganda, if you will, about the movie, which was really weird how they advertised and promoted the movie. All right, if you were paying attention, and then after you go sit and see, here's the thing: I haven't seen or heard a brother even do a review on the movie, because I thought it would generate more excitement, right? Oh, we're going to disclose it. It's lackluster at best. I don't know if it's been a week, if today marks a week that it's been out, but the movie was terrible, first of all. 2 Corinthians 2:11. Look at this here. 2 Corinthians 2:11, that Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. We know all about Blue Beam, okay? And that's what we're going to discuss today. Why? A couple of things going on. The World War III, the chip, right? The mark of the beast, right? And what? UFOs. UFOs are going on right now. And if you're not paying attention, you're being indoctrinated. Because that's what that movie was. That movie was basically a promo push. The movie was nothing. It was absolutely, I was so disappointed. I fell asleep about no less than 5 times, first of all. And the beginning, right, I don't want to, spoiler alert. Let me say that, spoiler alert. The movie didn't start, right, until she spoke in a different language. Okay, well, I'll put it like that. And that was fucking 20 minutes into the movie. So I was asleep. My wife and I went to dinner before the movie. And probably ate more than I expected to, and got the itis or whatever, and then we went and got a Starbucks, you know, and smuggle it in, smuggle it in the movie, so you would think that you were prepared at some level. Boy, as soon as that thing was so dead, and the whole movie went like that, letting me know that it was more about the propaganda it designed in the promotion of the film. It wasn't about the film itself, it was about how they promoted it. And here's how they promoted it, which is what caused such a disappointment when I saw the movie. They promoted it as if it was going to change how people felt about their religion. This was the big push. Oh, this is gonna. People are gonna. They're gonna forget about God and da 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 da. This is the way they push this thing, right? And it's such a disappointment when you actually see the film, right? You're like, well, what was this about? It's clearly witchcraft. It's clearly mind control at its highest, but there was much more emphasis on the promotion of it than the actual film. And when you see it, you'll understand what I'm talking about. Now, why was that? Why was that? Here's what they wanted to do. The spell, right? And let's get that. Let's get Stand Now with Thine Enchantments. Let me get that. Damn, I didn't even get the phone to get a slot. Give me a minute. How to do that? Let's see. Pick a fun situation. Yeah, that's gonna take a minute. All right. Well, I'm gonna have to let that charge up. I don't know what Stand Now is. Isaiah. I can't think of it. Anyway, so I'll come back to it. The phone is charging. And apparently I wasn't prepared, but it's witchcraft, okay? The witchcraft was this. Hey, look into my eyes. You are going to abandon your religion after you see this movie. So I'm sure that there was encoded into the movie the language or the witchcraft that will get you, right, to abandon your religion. That's what the movie is high level witchcraft at best, right? And when you see how they did it, they just made it so soft. They made everything okay for white people, and let's make everything okay for white people, all right? Here's what's going on. The aliens are, it was really, really, guiding. Here's how you should think about aliens, and here's how you should think about the phenomenon as a whole, right? Right before we launch this, Salaki, give me a minute. Yeah, it was so guiding and so propagandizing. You know? It was a real sleeper. So I'm sure they could have floated anything. I'm not. They could have floated anything in, right, as far as what they want you to believe. And here's what they want you to believe: that it all started in 1947, right, is when they came here. I'm like, here it is. The angels been going to and fro in the earth, right, walking up and down inside of it from the beginning. But they want you to believe it all started in 47 with Roswell. And here's the actual footage, right? Here's some actual footage that they've been, and I mean, oh, it was so surreal that how can, in the movie you said, how can this be the real world, right? With the way that they were guiding it, they guided the whole movie in a specific direction to get you to believe in that specific direction. You have to believe that in these flying saucers are little whatever ETs that that we've been hiding, and this is the program that we've been hiding. Here it is. After you've been hiding everything, suddenly you're just going to throw it all out and say you have to believe this. Come on. You've been lying about, oh, there's no such thing. Oh, that's science fiction. That's a conspiracy. Oh, well, you know it is all real. So now you have to believe whatever comes out of our mouth. Come on, devil. You have to do better than that. And we can't believe a damn thing you say. Right? Now it's time for discernment. Right? Whatever. Let me tell you what that movie was. Okay. That was the Great Deception. And there's more coming on that. They're going to build on that Great Deception, right? And what was the Great Deception? Their version of God, their version of the angels, right? And who's in control, what they look like, what their mission is. Here's what they did. They abducted you. They came in like animals, right? They contacted you as animals, and then when they got you on the ship, then they turned into these lizards that were conducting experiments on you, and they gave you spiritual power. This is how they did this gumbo, right? And it was I was so disgusted and mad with some of the things that they were presenting, right? That it's hard to be objective, you know. And you know the truth, and you see what this devil is doing, you get so disgusted and indignant, right? But let's get this first. Let's set it up. This is Sirach 12 and 10. Okay. If you don't know how to traverse the nightmare that has already started, you're in it. That movie signals that you're in the nightmare. And here's how they want you to believe. And if you don't know any better, you just might believe the bullshit. Sirach 12 and 10, never trust thine enemy, for like his own rest, so is his wickedness. Never trust your enemy. Never. And a lot of people are going to fall for it because they're scared. This is all witchcraft, right? And the witchcraft is going to fool a lot of people. What does the witchcraft do? The witchcraft scares you. What does the deception do? It scares you. It's meant to scare you so that they can control you. So lucky. Bear with me. Gotta try something desperate. So lucky. Bear with me. I gotta pull a desperation move here. See if I can get this thing to start. What we got over here? I would like to Slocky. Let me see my batteries looking